Hey everyone, it's me Dorothy and welcome back to Simple Dewdrops. As you all may have noticed by now that 2020 has been such a crazy year so far. It's only been 6 months and a lot of things have happened. We have still another 6 months to go before 2020 ends, and who knows what the rest of the year has to offer. With all the negativity around us, we have social media, news outlets, friends that are telling us negative information on the world, we sometimes lose faith in humanity. I want to do my part in spreading positive news out there in the world because we need to hear positive news and we need positive news to shine, because negative news shines so much. I want to give some light to positive news. So I want to do this weekly where I share positive news with you guys, and I'll have a link down in the description box below to this source. And if you have any good news you want to share, please feel free to comment down below. If you find good news in any social media outlet, please comment down below and share it. We need to spread more joy and love across the world. And as I've always mentioned, my channel is about positivity, building yourself up, and all that good stuff. So I wanted to start with sharing some positive news. So let's go ahead and share today's positive news. Okay, so this news is not quote-unquote old. It's only about a week or so old. But the first news I would like to share is a new website called Pandemic of Love. It connects 132,000 people in need of aid with those who can help. Which means during this time, if anybody needs help financially or whatnot, they could go onto the website which this person has created to ask for help. And there are different people around this world that are lending up their hand saying, if you need help, we are here. So I wanted to read to you guys information about this person. Her name is Shelly, and she has created this website called Pandemic of Love, and she has said that the majority of people seeking help want to stock up on food and supplies for the children, and that the average request is about $150. But while COVID-19 has created a large and visible need, Shelley hopes that the Pandemic of Love project will continue to grow even after the days coronavirus are over. And as of the beginning of June 4th, the Pandemic of Love project has created and raised more than $13 million and connected 132,000 people with the help that they need. And that alone is quite amazing. I know 132,000 may not be a big number, especially if you're kind of thinking, okay, the population of the United States is this much and it's only reached 132,000 people, but I'd rather see someone help and some people actually receive help than see nothing at all. And thank you, Shelly, for doing this. It definitely is a great opportunity for people to connect with others, especially during this time where it's taken a toll on many families. And with everything going around, it's definitely quite hard seeing what people are going through. But I'm hoping that for those of you who need help out there, I will leave the link to this website down below, Spanish and English version as well, down in the description box. So make sure that you check it out if you need help or know of someone who needs help, because we can all help each other. And if there's something out there that's going to be able to help you, I honestly think try it. The next news here may be huge news to some of you. Maybe some of you could care less, but I still wanted to talk to you guys about it. And it's by the company called Bandaids. Like the Band-Aid you put on your scratches and stuff. Yes, Band-Aid announces it will finally make bandages for darker skin tones. And some of you guys could care less, some of you are like, it's just a Band-Aid, who cares? As an immigrant myself, when I was little, I didn't care about the color of Band-Aids. I mean, whenever I got a shot at the hospital, it was nice to see a Hello Kitty or a Barbie Band-Aid, but personally, I did not care for it when I was younger. But I know how it feels to not be represented as an immigrant in the United States. I've had racial comments growing up, bullying because of my race, and in 2020, dealing with racism and discrimination does not make any sense. When the year 2020, that needs to go. Like, that needs to go out the door. And I did not mention anything about George Floyd because during that time period, everything was super duper crazy, and I was watching a lot of stuff online that was really just off the chart crazy. All I can say is my heart goes out to everyone that has been affected by it, and to George Floyd's family, my heart goes out to you. But protesting, okay, I understand we need to serve justice to where it needs to be served, but for those of you who are looting and destroying businesses that have nothing to do with George Floyd, that is a big no-no. Like, looting, what does that help? Like, what does that do? Nothing. It just causes more trouble and people to look at a whole ethnicity in a negative way, and that's not something that I want, because one person from an ethnicity does something, another person will take a look at the whole ethnicity and saying everybody in this ethnicity does that, even though that's not true. And we do live in a world where that happens. I wish it didn't, but it does. So all I can say is justice does need to be served, but of course we need to put our minds in the right place, because destroying things does not help serve justice. And that's all I could say about that. About Band-Aid making darker skin tone bandages, I think this will help younger ones, especially the more clumsy kids, feel represented, saying there's a Band-Aid the exact same skin color as I am. And I wanted to read to you what Bandaids has posted on their Instagram. They said, "We hear you, we see you, we're listening to you." The company wrote on Instagram, "We stand in solidarity with our Black colleagues, collaborators, and community in the fight against racism, violence, and injustice. We are committed to taking actions to create tangible change for the Black community." And the color that the Band-Aids will come in are light, olive, and darker shades of brown and black tones to reflect the diversity of consumers who need bandages. So for a recap, we talked about the Pandemic of Love project by Shelly and how she has raised a lot of money and helped a lot of people in the United States, as well as Band-Aid making an effort to say racism is not right. I'll have links to the two sources down in the description box below, as well as their own websites of where you could find more information about those two projects down in the description box as well. Again, if you have any good news, please feel free to share them down in the comment section below so I could talk about it in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, night, or evening wherever you are. Please stay safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Be yourself and stay beautiful. Bye!